Scoreboard, boss.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School, where your Bentonville Tigers are getting set to take on the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats in the second round of the Arkansas 7A State Football Playoffs. Hello, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined, as always, by my good friend Donnie Payne, and it is Friday night playoff football time here in Northwest Arkansas and around the state, and we are about 15 minutes away from kickoff of tonight's game. We're glad you joined us here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com for the Bentonville Tiger pregame show. Well, it is a blustery night tonight. The game time temp will be around 27 degrees with a wind chill of 20. A cold, cold evening here in Northwest Arkansas. Could play a factor in the ball game, but Donnie and I will talk about that here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and go through the tell of the tape. The Bentonville Tigers coming into tonight's game, 9-1 overall in the season, 7-0 in 7A West Conference play. Bentonville are your 7A West Conference champions and received the #1 seed in the 7A State playoffs from the West. Of course, Bentonville under the direction of head coach Jody Grant in his 8th season as the head Bentonville Tiger. Coach Grant has an overall record of 75 wins to only 18 losses. The North Little Rock Charging Wildcats, the 4 seed from the 7A Central, coming in tonight with an overall record of 6-5 on the season, 4-3 in 7A Central Conference play. The North Charging Wildcats under the direction of head coach Randy Sandifer in his 2nd season as head coach of North Little Rock. Coach Sandifer bringing a 16-8 overall record into tonight's game. Well, Donnie, of course, down there on the field, got some recognitions going on. What's going on in the field, Donnie?
Yeah, John, we got from our left to right here in the press box, you had the 6A State Championship girls cross country. In the middle of the field, you've got the boys 6A State champion cross country team. And then on our right, about standing from the 35 to 40, is the 6A State champ dance team, the Golden Tamers. So we're recognizing three more state championships this year, John.
Yeah, both the boys and the girls cross country teams competed a couple of weeks ago down in Hot Springs in the 6A State cross country championships, and Bentonville with a sweep, both the boys and the girls, as you can see out there, capturing the state title. But you look over there, and we'll see them here in just a moment, recognize the Bentonville Tiger dance team, the Golden Tamers, state champions once again, 3rd time, a three-peat for the Golden Tamers. And I tell you what, I have a few of those young ladies in class, and they were just so excited. They worked so hard, as do all of these athletes, and there they are right there. Very, very proud of all of the young people out there and the way they've represented Bentonville High School. I think you see there on the left, that's Coach Megan Walby. Couldn't be prouder of her group right there, and rightfully so. Well, Donnie, let's talk about tonight. While these teams are being recognized, we've got playoff football tonight, and whoa, Nelly, is it cold out there tonight?
Yeah, John, we were looking earlier. It's going to be, right now it's 27 degrees, but the wind chill is 20. You got a 7-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the northwest. It's going to be cold and blustery tonight, John.
No question about that. Now, Donnie, we always know playoff football in the month of November, the temperature's going to cool down, but on a night like tonight, how do you see that factoring, or will that be a factor in the game tonight?
Well, like we were talking about before the game, the ball's going to, and when it's this cold, the ball's harder. It's harder for the quarterbacks to get grip on the ball, to throw it. You might see more fumbles tonight because that ball just gets hard, and when it's cold, it gets slick. So, holding on to the ball is going to be a big key to tonight. And I feel like both teams are going to come out, John, and really going to try to win this game on the ground. But both teams understand the conditions, so you might see it might be the team that can make 1 or 2 plays in the passing game, because both defenses are probably going to be coming out to stop the run.
Yeah, you and I were talking a little earlier trying to size this game up, and you see North Little Rock coming in here in tonight's game. The quarterback for North Little Rock, get his name here, number 4, Malachi Gober. Very athletic young man, but I wouldn't say right now he comes in tonight with a 46% completion percentage. Has thrown for just over 1,000 yards. But Donnie, the stat that kind of jumped out to me about Malachi Gober, he has 8 touchdown passes to 10 interceptions. And what that tells me, that is not what North Little Rock wants to do. I see North Little Rock trying to come out here, trying to establish a run game, particularly in these conditions tonight, and see if they can sort of grind it out here at Tiger Stadium tonight.
Well, in some of the games this year, John, for North Little Rock, because they are not geared really as a passing team, when they've gotten behind, the games have gotten away from them. It's when the games that they've been able to get in front and control the pace and control the tempo that they've come away with wins. But the games where they've gotten behind early, it's gotten away from them.
Well, and I think what you're going to see Bentonville's defense really try to concentrate and load up the box on that run and slow North Little Rock down like that. And, let's talk about this Bentonville defense again. This is a defense early in the season was really trying to find their footing. They were giving up a lot of points in those initial non-conference games. But, man, as the season progressed, this defensive group for Bentonville has really gelled. And, Donnie, season long, they're giving up 19 points per game. But I venture to say if you were to look at the past 6 or 7 games, that's got to be even much lower over the last 6 or 7 games.
Yeah, John, I haven't done the math, but, yeah, I'm sure the last few games defensively, the Bentonville Tigers have been much improved.
All right, as you can see, our colors are being presented now down by the Junior ROTC program. And here in just a moment, we are going to step away, go down to the field, let you listen in to the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence, and then our national anthem.
Led by the Spirit teams from Bentonville High School and North Little Rock High School. I pledge allegiance. Let us remain standing and have a moment of silence. Thank you. And now we want to honor the freedom we enjoy and pay respect to our country and those who have kept and are keeping our country safe by standing at attention, removing our hats, and placing our hands over the hearts as the Bentonville Pride plays the national anthem. If you would, please remain standing for the retiring of the colors, followed by the Bentonville High School alma mater.
All right, there you have it, our national anthem by the Bentonville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Well, Donnie, we were talking just a little bit there before the national anthem, kind of the way we see maybe weather having an impact on this game, but we were talking about North Little Rock. Most likely, and probably going to do this anyway, we're going to try to line up, establish some sort of ground game. And Bentonville defense, Donnie, I got to believe these guys are up to the challenge the way they've been playing in the latter half of this season. So I really like that matchup tonight, the Bentonville defense against this North Little Rock offense. But let's go ahead and talk about Bentonville's offense and what we might expect out of them tonight.
Well, John, Carter Nye is completing 68% of his passes, 23 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions on the year. So Bentonville has the ability to throw the ball. C.J. Brown, 50 receptions, 927 yards, only needs 73 yards to get to 1,000-yard receiving season. 11 touchdowns. But Josh Ficklin, John, 210 carries, 1,370 yards, 6.5 yards a carry, and 26 touchdowns this year for Josh Ficklin. And as Josh Ficklin has gone, John, that's how the offense has gone this year.
Absolutely. And Donnie, I've got to think now, Bentonville will, again, they'll probably try to establish a run game with Josh Ficklin, but I expect North Little Rock to load the box. I think that's what they're going to do, and they're going to try to force Bentonville to go to the air. And as you just talked about with Carter Nye, he's more than capable. Actually, he's very, very good in terms of his arm and his accuracy. And you were talking about C.J. Brown, our leading receiver with about 70 yards short of 1,000 yards on the season. North Little Rock decides that it's kind of pick your poison, I think, with North Little Rock. So, I feel really good in terms of what Bentonville can do offensively. They can give you a lot of different problems.
Even if North Little Rock is loading the box up to try to stop the run, Bentonville doesn't have to throw it deep. Our receivers are good enough. We can run those little flare screens to the wide receivers and still pick up yardage.
Well, Donnie, it is playoff football, and this is the state quarterfinal round. Of course, Bentonville got a bye last week, so they've advanced to the second round tonight, the quarterfinals. Let's go ahead and, Tori Stevens here running our production board, put our graphic up right there. Appreciate that. As you can see, Bentonville hosting North Little Rock tonight, and down on the bottom side of the bracket, Bentonville West, who the Tigers played 2 weeks ago in the season finale here at Tiger Stadium. West is traveling to Cabot tonight to take on the number 2 seed, the Cabot Panthers, down in the 6A Central. I'll tell you what, that'll be a tough test for Bentonville West
It's
tonight.
a rematch for West. Cabot beat them the first time 31-10, I think, when they played here at West.
All right, we're going to pull that for just a second as the captains now are meeting at midfield. For the Bentonville Tigers, that's going to be number 51, Emmy Contreras, and number 3, J.T. Tomesco.
And it's Cole Calgary.
And Cole Calgary, he's got his coat on right there. So, tell you, Emmy and Cole banged up a little earlier this season, but no question, a couple of leaders here on this Bentonville Tiger team along with J.T. Tomesco. Really nice article by Henry Apple this week of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette on J.T. Tomesco. And, the decision, Coach Grant came to him asking him would he consider moving to defensive back from wide receiver. And, he was a little uncertain at first, but he's really taken on that role and embraced it and has really done a great job back there.
And, hey, JT's committed to go play at Air Force.
Okay, so you Bentonville Tigers, they have won the toss. They have deferred their option to the second half. Captains for North Little Rock, that's number 11, Robert Burgess. Number 2, Larry Wilburn. Number 44, that is Quincy Rhodes. And number 7, Deontay Young. So as you can see, Tigers won the toss. They deferred, so they'll kick it away to the charging Wildcats. And Donnie, let's see if we can put that playoff graphic up once again, kind of talk about the other side of that bracket. But first, you were mentioning Bentonville West and Cabot, a rematch of a game earlier this season.
Yeah, Cabot came to West week 2 or 3 this year. I don't remember when, but Cabot beat West 31-10 at West. That's going to be a tough game for West. And Cabot, John, hung with Bryant. I think they were ahead of Bryant most of the game, and Bryant pulled it out at the end.
So Cabot, certainly a power down there on the bottom side of that bracket. So on the other side of the bracket, you've got Rogers Mounties traveling down to Central Arkansas to take on the defending state champion Bryan Hornets. Rogers, of course, the 4 seed from the 7A West. And then what I think is going to be a really good game, Donnie, the Fayetteville Bulldogs will be hosting the Conway Wampuscats at Harmon Stadium tonight. And I think that's a pretty even matchup right there.
John, Conway is the 3 seed out of the Central, and I watched some of the Bryant-Conway game because they played Friday night when we ended up playing Thursday night. And Conway was in that game with Bryant till the end, and Conway's a very good team, so that's going to probably be one of the best games tonight.
All right. Well, you can see the garage door of the Tiger Athletic Complex coming open, and here come your Bentonville Tigers. Number 91, Ben Pearson, bearing the colors of the United States right there. Tell you what, Donnie, that scene never gets old as the Tigers come out of that athletic complex, and the student section just down to our right here from our vantage point in the press box. The baby powder is in the air, and that means it is time for football here in Tiger Stadium.
And of course, if you just are joining us, Bentonville won the toss and they have chosen to defer. So Bentonville will be kicking off from the tack to the south end zone. So Bentonville will have the wind in the first quarter, John.
All right, as we're waiting the teams to come out on the field for the opening kickoff, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsors this season, Bob Morey Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Tell you what, they have committed to our kids. They've committed to our community. Give them a chance to earn your business. Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. Donnie, I just have to tell you, my wife and I just took our vehicle down to Bob Morey's Auto Body just this past week and had a little collision there on the front end, and they took care of us, did a great job. I mean, looks fantastic. They'll treat you right. Bob Morey's Auto Body and, of course, Foster Roofing for all your roofing needs. All right. So that'll be Logan Tymonson. He'll get ready to kick it away, as Donnie said, toward the south end zone here at Tiger Stadium. 12 minutes on the clock. Playoff football, Donnie. Tell you what, Tigers, they want to be practicing over Thanksgiving next week, and here's where it gets started right here. Tymonson's kick's going to be a short one, taken at the 5-yard line. That's number 5 for North Little Rock. He'll get it out across the 20, and he is going to be hit at about the 24. He'll drag the defender up to about the 27-yard line.
Well, there you
that is number 18, Brock Skidmore, making the play for the Tigers.
Well, there you saw some of the effect of the cold, John. Logan's got a pretty good breeze behind him, and he still wasn't able to get the ball to the end zone. The ball just gets so hard when it's this cold outside.
Tell you what, need to find an oven somewhere around here and put a few footballs in the oven for him. All right, so to be 1st and 10, charging Wildcats. North Little Rock quarterback will be number 4, Malachi Gober. Shotgun. Gober puts a man in motion to the left side. Whistles blow, and already North Little Rock with a false start. So Malachi Gober, and we're going to see number 31 line up usually beside him in the backfield. That's Kellen Barnett will be the running back. Of course, North Little Rock will go with kind of a spread look here. They'll send 2 wide receivers to the left, wide receiver to the right. Barnett beside Gober in the backfield. Give goes to Barnett. He's looking for room, cuts back to his left. Barnett is going to make a good gain out across the 30. He'll get forward progress out to the 33-yard line.
Initially, John, I think it was supposed to be kind of a run up the middle, nothing there, and he was able to bounce outside. Barnett was, and pick up good yardage.
So that'll bring up 2nd down, call it 4. Ball spotted on the 33-yard line. Twin receivers to either side. Now puts a man in motion to the left. Gober gives to Barnett again, same play, and this time Barnett is going to be met at about the 34-yard line. He'll be stopped just shy of the 35. Short pickup on the play. It'll be 3rd down and short.
Well, you've seen right there, John, North Little Rock's not 1st and 15. They still are just keeping the ball on the ground.
So an opportunity early here for the Bentonville defense. Donnie, you can hear the cowbells down there. Student section has turned out tonight, Donnie, here in Bentonville. And they need them right here. 3rd and 3 for the charging Wildcats. Malachi Gober. He'll take the snap. He'll fake it. He's going to roll out. He's going to be tackled short of the 1st down. Number 81, Rivers Wiseman. Wow, what a play by Rivers Wiseman.
John, that was a zone read, and Rivers did his job and stayed home, and he was there as soon as Gober turned and made the tackle for a loss.
Absolutely. A loss, I believe, of 3 on the play. Well, 2 on the play. So to bring up 4th down and 4. Yeah, what a great job of number 81, Rivers Wiseman. and that'll send the punting unit on for the charging Wildcats. Punter will stand back at his own 18-yard line. Punted away to Q Brown's going to stand in at his own 36. Low line drive kick. Q takes it at the 41. He's got a defender on him, but Q just kind of drags him across the 45. And let's see where they end up spotting it. They're going to give him forward progress. Let's see, around the 48-yard line. Yeah, they'll say got to the 48. So great field position for the opening possession for the Bentonville Tigers. Luke Kuhn and Q Brown will split out wide to the left. I believe that is CJ Brown. He's going to split out to the right. Josh Ficklin, your running back. Carter Nye, your quarterback. Carter takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He's going for CJ. He's going for it all right here. CJ Brown's got it at the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bentonville! Carter Nye to CJ Brown, 52 yards. And on the first play from scrimmage, the Bentonville Tigers take the lead.
Well, John, we talked about establishing the run, so of course that's what Bentonville is not going to do. Deep shot on, and CJ had his man beat immediately on the snap.
And I'll tell you what, CJ did a great job to get out there. Carter let that ball fly, and CJ had every bit of extension to get that one, bring it down, and maintain his balance to get it in. So here we have Logan Tominson on now to attempt the point after. Snap is back, kick is up. And it is good. And with 9 minutes, 36 seconds left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 7-0. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. And what a start by the Bentonville Tigers. A 52-yard pass on the first play of scrimmage from Carter Nye to C.J. Brown. Bentonville on top, 7-0. Logan Tominson kicking toward the south end zone. He's going to sky kick this one. It is going to bound at the 25-yard line. It'll be picked up by number 10. Number 10's running right, and what a great coverage job by the Bentonville Tigers. Number 19, Nick Stone, and number 85 for Bentonville. That is Ty Vaughns. Donnie, how can I forget Ty Vaughns? Had that interception return for a touchdown a few games ago.
Was that against
Springdale?
Springdale, yeah.
So the charging Wildcats will put in play 1st and 10 from their own 20 on their second possession of the ball game. Just underway here from Tiger Stadium. Tigers jump out to a quick 7-0 lead. Number 6, Tyson Braden now in at quarterback for the charging Wildcats. Braden's going to give it to number 19, and he is going to be taken down in the backfield.
Number 91.
91, that's Ben Pearson. And I'll tell you what, these Tiger defenders right now, they are playing inspired, Donnie.
John, it's almost like they're in the huddle with them. They've been able to read the plays that fast.
So Tyson Braden now, number 6, your new charging Wildcat quarterback. Not sure if Gober was banged up or Coach Sandiford just trying to get something going here. On 2nd and 12, Braden now is going to roll to his right. He's being chased. He's going to be sacked.
Skidmore.
Brock Skidmore. Wow, Donnie.
So John Brock is dropping in coverage. He saw that sprint out, and he saw a chance to shoot the gap. And he got there and got Braden down.
It is 3rd and forever now for the charging Wildcats. They call it 3rd and 19.
Yeah, Luke Kuhn and C.J. Brown just checked in the dime package, John.
Donnie, you kind of get the feeling Bentonville may have an opportunity for an interception right here. So Braden now drops straight back. He's looking to his left. He's firing, and that is incomplete. Nowhere close to Malachi Muhammad, the intended receiver. Muhammad was being covered by Christian Farrow, number 5, but that pass was nowhere close, and it'll bring up 4th down and 19 from the North Little Rock 11-yard line.
Now, last time on the punt, John, Bentonville was able to get through. I wonder if they'll try to come block this one, or if they're just going to set up a return for Q.
I'll tell you, Bentonville had the bye week last week, and Donnie, they have come out on fire tonight. A lot of energy. They look fresh. Punter will stand about halfway into his own end zone. Q Brown's going to stand at the Wildcat 39. Punter just gets it away. Q Brown's going to take it at the 38. He goes to his left. He's got some running room. And Q Brown with a great return down to the 15-yard line. And Bentonville in the red zone already.
Great start for Bentonville. We've seen in a few years after that bye week kind of sluggish starts. We're not seeing that tonight.
You're exactly right, Donnie. You know, the last couple of years after that bye week, Bentonville has lost in this round of the playoffs. And, you know, it's always kind of hard to know how that bye week figures in. But I can tell you what, these Bentonville Tigers look great tonight. Let's see if we can keep it going right here. Carter Nye now. He's going to, well, like they whistled it. Nye sends C.J. Brown in motion. Play action to Ficklin. Now Nye's going to just have to throw it away right there. Donnie, that was kind of strange right there. C.J. came in motion, and then the whistle blew to start the play.
Right.
And
yeah, Carter put him in motion too soon, so it kind of threw the whole timing off, I think, a little bit.
So incomplete pass, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now at the North Little Rock 16-yard line. Ficklin in the backfield, stacked twin receivers to the right, single receiver into the boundary. Nye rolls to his right. He's looking to throw. He fires complete down at the 11. Inside, touchdown, Bentonville, C.J. Brown. C.J.'s 2nd touchdown reception of the evening, and we're just getting started. Oh, my, Donnie.
Well, we said C.J. needed 73 yards, so he's got
that was 16 yards to go with 52.
68 already, so 5 more yards, he'll have a 1,000-yard receiving season. I think if we keep playing like this, I have a feeling he's going to get that probably the next series.
Tymonson on now to try to make it a 14-point lead. His extra point attempt is up, and it's good. And with 7:46 left to go, first quarter play, Bentonville on top, 14-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium. The Bentonville Tigers coming out on fire tonight, 14-0. And Donnie, we have barely played just over 4 minutes in the ballgame.
Looks like he's setting up for a pooch kick again. No, he's going to take a little longer run at it this time.
Okay. Yeah, Thomason's going to try to put a foot in that one. It's going to be taken at about the 4. And number 10 is going to run to his right. I'll tell you, the coverage team, Rivers Wiseman once again. I'll tell you, Rivers Wiseman, he's had a great night.
Yeah, we're only
a few plays.
3.5 minutes in. He's all over the field. Sorry, 4.5 minutes in.
See Trevor Martinez right there. Number 49, that's Logan Robertson. Great job by our camera crew on a cold night out there. Paxton Schrader, Sophia Mahmood, Emily Payne down there. Catherine Lopez on our main shot. Tori Stevens up here keeping everything running. So it's Braden, charging Wildcat quarterback. Kind of a miscommunication right there. The running back went right. Braden turned to the left. And the Bentonville Tiger defense made a play. Nick Stone credited with the tackle for the Bentonville Tigers.
Yeah, just looking, no scores yet in any of the other 7A games.
And we'll try to keep you updated as we move through the evening. Of course, we'll be watching that Cabot Panther Bentonville West game very closely, as the winner of that one will have to travel here to Tiger Stadium. So Tyson Braden now, he'll take the snap. Give goes to the running back. Let's see, is that
Torrance Moore?
Torrance Moore, number 22, gets the carry that time for the charging Wildcats. Moore's going to pick up yardage to around the 20-yard line. That'll bring up third down, call it 4. So an opportunity again for the Bentonville Tiger defense. Donnie, I got to think it's either a short pass or a run for North Little Rock. 19 comes in motion. They're going to try to jet sweep him. And he is going to be tackled.
Eli Estes, John.
Eli Estes. Look at 27 right there. I'll tell you what, everybody on that defense is playing inspired football, and you can tell we get those camera shots in there. Those guys are fired up tonight.
Well, John, the running back that time, Henderson, he's a wide receiver, jet sweep. He kind of turned back inside and then bounced it back outside. Sometimes that's when you lose contain, but Eli Estes did a great job of staying home and coming up and making that tackle.
So once again, North Little Rock will send their punting unit onto the field. Q Brown back at the charging Wildcat 42. He takes it at the 43. Tries to make the first man miss, but give North Little Rock credit. They come in there, cover it well, and a flag is thrown late.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone down there blocking, so it's interesting to see what it's going to be here. That's the first time Q wasn't able to get some yardage on the kick return.
Well, Donnie, I may have missed it, but what do you think? What do you think the call is?
I don't know. I didn't see any Bentonville Tigers there blocking. I don't know if it's a face mask or.
Yeah, it was thrown kind of
here
at the end there, and that's what you would expect, maybe a face mask.
Well, they're going to mark it off against Bentonville.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who was blocking, but apparently it was there in that pile. So our worst field position of the oh no it's not. We started the first drive at the 48. So, this is our worst starting field position, the 47. Let's see if we can get a 53-yard pass this time.
Okay, Carter Nye now. He'll send a man in motion to the right side. Nye's going to take the snap. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to try to find some room around the middle, but Ficklin bounced out to the left, and Ficklin, and what looked to be absolutely nothing, somehow have made 6 or 7 yards out of that.
John, I thought he would just stop there in the pile, and he somehow came out of that pile and ended up getting 7 yards there.
Well, they're going to mark it closer to 8 yards. We're going to say it's second down. Well, yeah, they may have moved it back.
Yeah,
7 yards.
Was a little off.
Yeah. So 2nd and 3, great run by Ficklin that time. Trip receivers to the right.
You can see North Little Rock, John, had 7 men up in the box.
Donnie, I think they may have gotten Josh Ficklin for kind of just leaning in a little early. I didn't think it was enough maybe to warrant a flag, but I did see him sort of move forward.
It was the side judge down here that threw it,
yeah.
So maybe one of the wide receivers out here too may have flinched. I don't know.
So it'll remain second down, but it'll back it up on the Tiger side of the midfield stripe back at the 49-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 8. Twin receivers to the right side of the formation, single receiver to the left. Now man comes in motion to the right. Carter Nye play action. Now Nye's going to step up, and what a nice job by Carter Nye to avoid the pressure. He gets around, and He's going to be run out of bounds, and they're going to say that's right at the 46-yard line.
Well, John, you saw Carter got under pressure real quick. That North Little Rock had 8 guys up at the ball, and so you only have 5 to block.
You know, pressure was coming off the edge, so he stepped up into the pocket, but then there was a guy right there, and somehow he was able to kind of get out to the left and make a positive play out of it.
Bringing in the barge package, John.
Yeah, that is big number 79, Giovanni Aguinagua. I didn't catch the other, Donnie.
North Little Rock gets a timeout called before.
Yeah, number 68. Yeah, 67, Trevor Martinez, and number 68, John Brandenburg.
Yeah, Brandenburg comes in to guard where Martinez normally plays, and Martinez comes out with.
All right, let's go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Wanted to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
Okay, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium. And coming out of the timeout, Nye. Well, whistles blow. And
North Little Rock lined up offsides, John.
Okay, well,
so free first down.
Yeah, 3rd and 3. That's going to be a first down for Bentonville.
As they're marking that penalty off, John, got an update. Cabot has taken the lead 7-0 over Bentonville West. And, of course, that game is at Cabot.
I'm guessing that's in the first quarter still? Yeah. Okay. Okay, single receiver now, either side of the formation. Slots lined up on either side. Nye is going to throw to his left. He's got a receiver complete at the 36-yard line. Q Brown. Q takes a step backwards, but then takes a couple of steps forward. He's going to make it down to the 35-yard line.
I'm not sure why they stopped the clock there.
I'll give him about 6 on the pickup.
Q's helmet came off. That's why they stopped the clock. So he's got to come out for a play.
So it'll be 2nd and 4. Tigers moving from left to right toward the south end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Twin receivers to the right. Now C.J. Brown's going to come in motion to the left. Nye now, he's stepping up in the pocket, and Nye is going to be sacked.
No, he was down. He was down.
Yeah, the officials right there, you can see great camera work saying Carter Nye was down when the ball came out.
Well, John, Carter was looking. He's got to know there. He can throw that ball away. And the new rules, he was outside the pocket. He could have just thrown that away and not taken that sack.
Well, you know, he was looking down the middle of the field, couldn't find anything. I think his outlet was C.J. Brown over on the left side, but wasn't able. He was under duress right there, couldn't get it to him. But after the sack, it'll be 3rd and 11, so the Tigers need to find a way to convert here. Kuhn comes in motion to the left side. Nye looking to throw, and Nye is going to be sacked. Wow, number 7 for North Little Rock, Deontay Young.
He hit Carter awfully high there, John.
Woo. I'll tell you what, he was full speed when he hit him, and give Nye credit getting up right there. So it'll be 4th down for Bentonville. Bentonville's first punt of the night. Logan Tomlinson will come on. He'll stand back at his own 37-yard line to punt it away to North Little Rock. Return man for North Little Rock is at his own 21. Tomlinson high but short kick.
Out of bounds.
And it is kind of off the left side of his foot. Uh-oh. I'll tell you what now, there was some extracurricular right there away from the ball. No call on the play. Well, things are getting a little chippy out there, Donnie.
John, I was watching that, and I didn't see where they ended up marking the ball at the 31, so not a real good punt for Logan that time, but defense has been playing well, John, so they just got to come out and get another stop here.
Yeah, that series right there, about the only thing Bentonville's done wrong tonight. So Tyson Braden, North Little Rock quarterback, he gives to the running back, and nothing there. Torrance Moore on the carry, and that was Logan Robertson in there on the stop for Bentonville. Nice job, Logan Robertson.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I saw the 40. I thought maybe it was Jonah Knapp. He's been playing a lot of outside linebacker, but it was Robertson with the stop.
Yeah, Logan Robertson playing the defensive end position. Ben Pearson the other defensive end. Aiden Lynch there at the nose spot. Braden now back to pass. He's looking to his left, and Braden doesn't get rid of the ball, and he is sacked. Again, Ben Pearson in there, and Ben Pearson leading the way right there.
And John, I just noticed Sam Jeffus is back out there tonight at outside linebacker.
Good to see Sam back. Been a little banged up, and good to see Sam Jeffus back in there. It's had a great season. So 3rd and 15 now.
Once again, CJ and Luke checking in at play extra cornerbacks here, John.
I tell you, defense coordinator Coach Jared Cecil has got this defense playing great at the right time. Let's see if they can stop him here on 3rd and 15. Braden drops back. Now he's flushed out to his left.
He's going to get sacked. Yep.
Braden is going to be sacked. Let's see, I know that was Nick Stone in there at the end.
Number 91.
Number
Pearson,
91,
John.
Ben Pearson again. And Donnie, that's it. Ben's at least 2nd, maybe 3rd sack on the evening.
I think Ben reached out and tripped him, and then, I'm not sure who.
Nick Stone was in
finished
there.
him off. Give them each a half a sack for official statisticians.
3rd and 25. The punter for North Little Rock is going to stand back at his own 1-yard line. And he barely got that one off. Q Brown's going to come up and catch it at around his 41. Thought he was going to kind of get away from it there for a moment, but pile up there at around the 40-yard line, and that's where they're going to start.
Some people would have fair caught that, John. I don't think Q does not want to fair catch the ball when he's back there returning punts. He wants to try to make a play.
15 seconds left to go. First quarter of play. Bentonville on top 14-0, and they'll start once again with great field position. Twin receivers to the left side of the formation, single receiver to the right. Now a man comes in motion. Give this time goes to Ficklin. Ficklin makes a man miss, still on his feet, short gain on the play. And Donnie, I believe that will be the last play here in the first quarter. So we've played a quarter of football here in Bentonville, and the Tigers on top, 14-0. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, welcome back for the second quarter play. John McElroy, Donnie Payne. 7A state playoff football here from Tiger Stadium. And the Bentonville Tigers on top, 14-0. As we come into the second quarter, Bentonville's going to have its 2nd and 9 at the North Little Rock 38-yard line. Nye, he's dropping back, and Nye drops it to Ficklin.
That should be an incomplete pass, John. Yeah.
Did it hit the ground?
It did.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But then I saw Josh kind of come out and start running with
Well,
it.
he kind of flipped it over his head. It was supposed to be a screen pass, John. The North Little Rock's just getting really, all of a sudden, the last two drives, I don't know if they're running stunts or whatever, but they're coming through very quick and Carter's almost under immediate pressure.
Well, you can look at that North Little Rock defensive line. I'll tell you what, those are some big athletic-looking guys right there. And I'll tell you what, last couple of plays, they've been giving that Bentonville offensive line some fits. Nye rolls out to his left. He's going to fire. That one's complete to J.J. Spatford.
I think it's going to be a little short, but I think here, John, we'll probably go for it here, I would think.
Yeah, well, the way the defense is playing, probably, tonight I would say this is a little too long for Logan Tominson.
Yeah. Especially into the wind, too.
Yeah, into the wind. The way your defense is playing, take a shot. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Twin receivers to the right. That's Luke Kuhn, single receiver to the left. And Carter Nye trying to draw him off with the hard count. He'll look over to the sideline for the play. 9 seconds on the play clock as Nye resets. Here we go. Nye throws complete.
CJ.
That is CJ, and CJ still on his feet inside the 20, and he'll be run out of bounds at around the 17-yard line.
Now that puts him over 1,000 yards right there, John, for the season.
So 1,000 yards on the season now for CJ Brown, and a big catch right there to keep the drive alive. Rivers Wiseman now checking into the ball game.
Now Rivers comes in when we
Along
go
with number 30, Jason Gilmore.
Now Rivers comes in at tight end. Well, Gilmore's in there too. I wonder if we're going to go to that I formation.
Karsten Pate now checking in at wide receiver. He'll split out to the left.
No, Josh is out. That's what.
Gilmore in the backfield. Give goes to Gilmore. He's going to try to bounce it out to the right. Dave, running yards have become pretty difficult tonight.
North Little Rock, John, they are selling out on the run. Johnny Pike just checked in, so he'll be at running back this play.
We got to see Johnny Pike kind of at the end of that Bentonville West game a couple of weeks ago. I think he ended up having about 60 yards on 5 or 6 carries.
Yeah, he was able to run the clock out at that last drive.
So Johnny Pike now in the backfield behind Carter Nye. Play action to Pike. Nye's going to roll to his right. He's looking. He fires to the end zone and incomplete. Pass was intended for number 40, Eli Brooks. But it was knocked away. And
Eli was open there, John. Just good job by the North Little Rock defender coming back and reaching around and knocking the ball down. Once again, though, Carter was under pressure almost immediately, John.
Well, after the first couple of series, that defensive line for North Little Rock, they're kind of pinning their ears back and just going after Carter Nye right now. Nye's going to send Q Brown in motion. He's going to drop back. Now Nye's going to fire across, and it was incomplete. Let's see. That's J.J. Spatford, I'm sorry.
Had him open, John, just wasn't able to get it to him.
Now Spatford kept just kind of coming across a little drag route right there.
And Carter took another good shot after that pass was thrown, John. He's coming off a little slow.
Because let's see, it'll be 4th down. Ball is going to be at the 12-yard line, and Logan Tomlinson will come on to attempt a 29-yard field goal. Caden York to hold. Snap is back. Kick is up.
That's good.
And it is good. So with 10 minutes, 11 seconds left to go, first half of play, Tigers on top, 70-0. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to make today your payday.
Okay, back here in Bentonville. Tigers on top, 17-0. John McElroy, Donnie Payne with you.
Yeah, he's definitely going to pooch this one.
That's exactly right. It's going to be taken at the 18-yard line, and the return man, ball came loose.
Did he fumble it?
Oh, they're going to say he was down. Yeah, he
kind of tripped himself.
Tripped and fell, and they're going to say his knee hit prior to the ball coming out. So it'll stay with North Little Rock.
I didn't notice the ball rolling around there. I just saw the guy, the good old turf monster, making the tackle.
Yeah, I'm like you, Donnie. I never saw it come out, but I saw Bentonville Tigers going to the carpet down there, and so knew something was up. Okay. It'll be 1st and 10 North Little Rock from their own 24-yard line. Tyson Bratton, quarterback. He'll take the snap, hand it over the left side, and
49.
That's
John.
Logan Robertson. Yeah. Bentonville's defense having fun tonight, Donnie.
John, they're reading these plays almost immediately.
It's
the film study. They've had 2 weeks to get ready for North Little Rock, and you can tell.
It's like the defense right now is in the huddle of North Little Rock because there's nothing they're getting by them. Twin receivers to the right, trip to the right, twin to the left, empty backfield. Braden rolls to his right. He fires a pass.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. It looked like number 2, Larry Wilburn, had it for just a moment, couldn't hang on. And it is going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, you got CJ and Luke coming back in here.
3rd and 11. Donnie, I would be interested to know right now what is the total yardage for North Little Rock's offense. It can't be much.
No. I don't think they have a 1st down yet. I think the ball is not in the right location here. Yep. Respotting the ball.
Okay. Twin receivers now to either side of the formation as Tyson Braden gets set to take the snap. He'll put a man in motion to the right. Braden drops back. He's looking to throw, and he's going to be sacked.
18, John.
18. That is Brock Skidmore.
It's kind of a delayed blitz there.
Woo.
Brock waited until he saw an opening come up from the interior lineman's rush, and he went straight to the quarterback.
Donnie, Bentonville's defense right now, they're having so much fun. I may go down to halftime, ask Coach Grant if there's an extra set of pads, if I can get out there with them. That looks like fun.
So North Little Rock punting again here, John.
Oh, and Tigers just about got there.
Better
good
punt
kick.
that
Yeah,
time.
good kick. Oh, it hit the.
I think it hit the North Little Rock
I think
player.
it did too, but
yeah, they should.
I don't know if the officials saw it, but it should be down at about the 50.
The sideline guy got it, John.
Well, and Bentonville coaching staff right there saying, hey, he touched it right there. They're going to say it about the 46.
The guy on the sideline is telling the back judge it hit the guy up here, so they're going to move it up. Yeah. So actually, John, this is an interesting rule. If Q would have noticed that, he could have fielded that ball and tried to do something with it, because no matter what, if we'd have fumbled it or whatever, it comes back to that spot and it's Bentonville's ball anyway. Because it.
So you try to field it, and even if you fumble
it doesn't matter. You get it.
Wow.
Where that so.
Okay. So Bentonville will have the ball on its own 46. Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left. Carter Nye rolls to his left. He's looking to throw. He fires, and it is
incomplete.
Yeah, CJ was out of bounds. You know, CJ, it got tipped by a North Little Rock defender. CJ was able to get a finger on it, tried to tip it back to himself, but by the time he did catch it, he was out of bounds. Good effort by CJ Brown.
Yeah.
So after all that, it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So they're trying to roll out to get away from the pressure, and they still got to Carter again on that rollout, John.
Q's going to split out to the right. I believe that's Luke Kuhn coming behind the formation.
He's got CJ on a wheel route.
Yeah, CJ wide open. He's got it at the 30, 20, 20. Nobody's going to catch him. C.J. Brown for his third touchdown reception of the game.
CJ lined up like an H-back, John, and when he came out on that wheel route, not a soul from North Little Rock noticed him there, and that was an easy pitch and catch.
C.J. Brown and Carter Nye making it look easy tonight. And Logan Tymonson will try to make it 24-0 with the extra point here. Snap is back, kick is up, and it's good. With 8:12 left to go, first half of play, Bentonville 24, North Little Rock nothing. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
I'm a fireman. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Okay, back here in Bentonville, Tigers up big 24-0 here with 8:12 left to go in the first half of play. Donnie, go back to that play, Carter Knight to C.J. Brown. What'd you see there?
John, C.J. lined up at the H-back, blocking back there.
As the return man takes it at the 15-yard line, he's going to run to his left, and he's going to run into a host of Bentonville Tigers. Whistles blow, his forward progress to stop. But, yeah, Donnie, talk a little bit more about that play.
CJ lined up at like an H-back, a blocking back in the backfield, down in a three-point stance, and Luke Coons came in motion behind everything, and Luke was just eye candy. Obviously, everyone was watching Luke coming in motion, expecting maybe like a flare out to him. CJ ran a wheel route there out of the backfield, and John, when he lined up there, not one North Little Rock player called him out. No one pointed at him, and when he came on the wheel route, there wasn't anyone within 30 yards of him.
If you watch Bentonville football, you've got to account for number 2 on every play. Okay, so North Little Rock now going to go with a heavy set here under center, handoff over the right side. Eli Estes coming in to make the stop.
Well, John, you see what North Little Rock here, they've come out, they were trying to run that spread. They're lining up now like the old North Little Rock. Yeah, they're just going to line up and just try to run it down your throat.
Power football, but like about 8 guys across the line of scrimmage.
Already down there. 24. I don't know if they have time to do that, John. If Bentonville holds them to 2 yards of carry, they're not going to have time to come back running this style of offense.
Well, the Bentonville defense, they have known every single play that North Little Rock has run tonight.
North Little Rock still in that heavy formation.
Once again, they've got 4 guys lined up on one side, 3 guys lined up on the other side of the center. Handoff goes to the left, and nope. Can't go right, can't go left. Tiger defense making it a long night already for the charging Wildcats.
John, North Little Rock, they overloaded the right side and then ran it back to the left. They were trying to catch Bentonville shifting towards that strong side. Bentonville played it straight up and was there at the line of scrimmage for another tackle. So now North Little Rock's bringing back in all their receivers.
Give Logan Robertson credit for that last tackle for the Bentonville Tigers. And it'll be 3rd and 7. Twin receivers right, twin receivers left. Tyson Braden, North Little Rock quarterback. He drops back to pass.
Under pressure
and he's under pressure again, and
19.
Ball comes loose.
Yeah, he
tried to pitch it, and Trevor Martinez is back there to take him down.
Yeah, that was a backwards pitch. So North Little Rock is going to lose a lot of yardage on that play, John.
Well, now, who initially
19 was
okay, that was Nick
through.
Stone. So Nick Stone got to him, and he tried to pitch the ball to a running back standing there, and Trevor Martinez came in to take him down.
And Trevor got a hold of him with just one hand and was not going to let go.
And by the way, Trevor Martinez, number 67, big news this week. got an offer and is committed to the Oklahoma State Cowboys. So congratulations to Trevor Martinez. And North Little Rock gets the punt away. Low line drive, end over end kick. Q Brown's going to take it about midfield.
Yeah, set up JT
He's
nice for that
trying
first
to make
block.
the guy miss. He gets it inside the 45, and they're going to give him forward progress to about the 42.
Q did a good job, John, with that initial. He set JT up nice for the initial block, but there's just not enough blockers down there after he got past that first man.
Hey, once again, I want to thank our live stream crew, student live stream crew tonight. They are doing a great job in some pretty chilly conditions tonight. Catherine Lopez, Emily Payne, Sophia Mahmood, Paxton Schrader, and Tori Stevens. Couldn't do these broadcasts without them, so hats off to them tonight. So Carter Nye now, he'll line up Ficklin in the offset pistol. Give goes to Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin's got some room.
First good hole for Josh.
Yeah, that is good to see. Still pushing the pile.
Bentonville's going to go tempo, John.
They sure are. Karsten Pate, C.J. Brown. Now, is that Luke Kuhn split out wide to the right?
No, it's J.J. Spafford.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, number 8, J.J. And Nye pumps fakes. He's going to go to the end zone.
C.J., he got it.
Let's see. Wait for the call. Touchdown, Bentonville.
We got flags down here, though, John. I think it's going to come back. Line judge threw it over here. I wonder if it's going to be an ineligible receiver downfield.
That would have been C.J. Brown's 4th touchdown catch of the evening. Carter Nye's 4th touchdown pass. But, Donnie, I think you're right. Flag is laying at about the 20-yard line.
Yep, ineligible man.
So 5-yard penalty, loss of down, is that?
Nah, it's not a loss of down, just 5-yard penalty. I think that ball was supposed to come out quick, and North Little Rock covered it, and the linemen were going down the block. It was supposed to be a screen pass, I think, and they were already downfield the block.
Yeah,
and then when he threw it past the line of scrimmage, the flag came out immediately.
You know, Carter, he kind of pump faked that screen out there and then threw it up for CJ. So 1st and 15 now. Nye, play action. He was looking for CJ down the middle. Now he's running back to his right. He's got a he's got a receiver at J.J. Spafford. And I'll tell you, Carter had to kind of throw it up a little high. J.J. jumped up for him, just couldn't keep the handle on it.
He had number 12 behind J.J. that looked like he was open too.
Yeah, that's
John.
Karsten Pate.
It's actually who I thought he was throwing it to, and then J.J. jumped up. Pressure again, though. North Little Rock's getting a lot of pressure on Carter. Bentonville's made him pay a few times for that pressure, but they're still getting good pressure on Carter.
2nd and 15. Twin receivers left, single receiver to the right. Now Spafford will come in motion behind the formation. Play action to Ficklin. And he rolls to his right. Carter fires incomplete. That time it was intended for J.J. Spafford.
And J.J. was open, John. Just Carter put a little too much air underneath that one.
Now you can see, Donnie, they have the coaches have elected to start rolling Carter, try to get him away from some of that pressure.
Well, John, you see how fast they're coming through. This would be a good spot for that little counter draw we've seen work a few times, or that little shovel pass. Let him come rushing upfield and hit Eli with that little shovel pass underneath.
Quad receivers right for Bentonville. Nye, he's going to take it up the middle. And Nye is going to carry it close to the 20-yard line. It's going to be about 6 yards short.
Yeah, I think you go for it here, though, John.
Let's see. It would be a 37-yard field goal attempt.
Well, no, they're going to try the field goal.
Well, that is well within Logan Thompson's range.
The conditions.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, though, 37 yards from the right hash. Yeah, Thompson definitely got the distance. Is kicking into a little bit of a north-northwest wind. I think Logan can get this one. Snap is back. Kick is up. And It is good. Logan Tomlinson from 37 yards, and he extends Bentonville's lead 27-0. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Even know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Okay, we are back here in Bentonville. 4 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in first half play. Bentonville up big, 27-0.
Going to be another pooch kick, John.
Tomlinson kicking into that wind. He's going to sky kick it over to the left side. It bounds at the 21-yard line. Return man starts left, comes back to his right, but nowhere to go.
Got some score updates here, John, as they're switching out. In the second quarter, Bryant 14, Rogers nothing. In the second quarter, Cabot 20, Bentonville West nothing. And then a score that we were talking about, a little bit surprising, John. Down at Fayetteville, Conway up 23-0 in the second quarter over Fayetteville.
Yeah, I tell you what, I thought that was going to be a pretty tight game. Right now, it's not turning out to be so. Okay, 1st and 10, North Little Rock from their own 24-yard line. Tyson Brad now, he's looking to throw. He's going to go down the middle. He's going for number 16. And that was Eli Estes on the coverage. Good coverage by that's Jace White, the intended receiver, but Eli Estes was step for step with him.
John, the good thing that ball was about 10 yards underthrown there, because I thought even this high school, there's not an uncatchable rule. I thought the guy was reaching for his flag because Eli kind of cut the guy off from coming back to the ball. Good coverage, but I was worried the flag was going to come out.
2nd and 10.
Brad going to false start.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. False start, charging Wildcats. I'll back them up 5, be 2nd and 15.
Well, this offense, John, they're not the way the Bentonville defense is playing. They do not want to be behind the chains like this. I might have to go down at halftime because, Henry Apple's down below us. He does a really good job of keeping up stats. We'll see if he has any halftime stats.
Bentonville was showing blitz. Now they backed off into coverage.
Still going to get him.
But going to get another sack.
Ben Pearson, John.
Ben Pearson, that's got to be his fourth sack on the evening at least.
And also 81, Rivers Wiseman was also right there.
Donnie, I'm starting at this point to wonder what is the state record for sacks in a game.
I don't know. Yeah, that's something I can look up here in a little bit.
It possibly that record could possibly be in danger by the end of the night, and Ben Pearson might have it to himself single-handedly.
Well, Bentonville, even when we're only bringing 3, John, we're still getting there.
3rd and 20. Ball is on the 14-yard line. Braden going to throw a short slant pattern.
And JT was right there, John.
It'll be caught, but JT Tomesco.
A 1-yard completion.
And I'll tell you what, Jace White, number 16, who caught it, he is getting up gingerly.
And JT was right there, John, right as the ball got there.
So that'll bring up 4th down now for North Little Rock. That'll send Q Brown. He's going to stand back at the North Little Rock 46, so the Tigers should get great field position out of this.
Maybe Q will break one here. He's come close a couple of times already.
Low snap. Punter's going to get it away. And
Q's going to have to just let
No.
And North Little Rock ran away from the ball, John.
Oh, my. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. And you see that a lot. And, Donnie, there's a Bentonville Tiger down. Back at around the 17-yard line. But, yeah, it looked like, Q Brown kind of backed away like he was going to let it go. The North Little Rock defender
he just peeled off. He didn't even go down the ball. So
then Q went ahead and took it and thought it was going to be a big return, but a penalty flag flies. And we've got a Tiger down on the field and training staff's out there. Let's go ahead and step away for just a moment. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, back here in Bentonville, it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 42. Nye, play action. He's dropping back. Now he's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw back to the left, complete.
CJ.
That's CJ. And CJ is going to be very close to first down yardage. My partner here thinks he's got it, and he certainly does.
Yeah, Bentonville's going tempo, John.
A good shot right there. You can see Bentonville getting to the line quickly.
See, Eli Brooks is lined up where CJ was on that wheel route. Let's see. Nope.
Now he's going to block for Ficklin, and
that's in there, John.
Trying to get in behind his blockers, but Donnie, you have to give that defensive line for North Little Rock some credit tonight. They've been playing hard.
Yeah, Josh has only had one good run this game.
They'll give him a yard pickup on that one. It'll be 2nd and 9. Carter throws complete to CJ. CJ going to tightrope down the sideline. He's going to get all the way to, it looks like about the 33-yard line. Donnie looked like he was going to step out at around the 40, but somehow stayed in bounds.
Yeah, and then got the first down and then ducked out of bounds to stop the clock.
A minute 30 left to go, first half of play. Tigers on top 27-0. But they'd like to add another one here before the end of the half. Stacked twin receivers to the right side. That's CJ Brown. I'm sorry, that's Q Brown to the left. Nye drops back. He's looking to throw. He's going down the middle. He's got a man. That's CJ Brown. Touchdown, Bentonville. CJ Brown with his 4th touchdown reception of the evening. A 33-yard strike from number 7, Carter Nye.
See, John. Bentonville's going to go for 2 here, John.
Well, Donnie, I'm going to tell you that this is nothing about running the score up. This is about trying to get to that 35 points.
Yep.
So you can finish this one out and start thinking about next week, the state semifinals. And so you want to make this game as short as possible. And
yeah, they're asking the referees, they're going to have to. They need to restart the play clock.
Well, there's 12 seconds, as you can see there.
He just pushed it up.
Okay. So they will reset the play clock to 25 seconds. Bentonville, it's kind of a different formation right here, Donnie. We haven't seen this. Wide splits to the left. And Carter Nye going to go from under center. He puts a man in motion. CJ missed it.
CJ would have caught that, John. He'd walked it in.
So the 2-point conversion attempt is no good. And 33-0 with a minute 24 left. Let's go ahead and take another break. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Okay, with a minute 24 left to go, first half of play, Bentonville on top 33-0. Tymason is going to sky kick it over to the left side. It is going to be taken at the 21-yard line, but number 10's got a hole up the middle. Yeah. Hey, that's been probably the best play for North Little Rock all night.
Yeah, definitely going to be their best starting field position of the night.
Malachi Muhammad, number 10, on the return. He'll get it out to the 38-yard line. That's where North Little Rock will put it in play, 1st and 10. Okay, 1st and 10, North Little Rock. Tyson Brad, North Little Rock quarterback.
It makes me wonder if Gobert was hurt on that keeper early in the game.
Haven't seen him since the first series. And Braden's going to play action. He's going to be sacked and sandwiched. 2 Bentonville defenders.
He's down, John.
Was that Ben Pearson with another one? Yeah, that's Ben Pearson. I think saw Trevor Martinez there, number 67, walking back as well. He got sandwiched between Ben Pearson and another Bentonville defender right there. I think it was Martinez. And Tyson Braden getting up a little slowly. I don't blame him right there. And this time handoff goes up the middle. Short gain on the play. Well, actually, they'll pick up about 5 yards.
Yeah, Bentonville's not going to use their timeouts here, John. I thought maybe you try to get a field goal right before halftime there.
Well, now Bentonville will get the ball to start the second half. They won the toss to begin the football game and deferred their option to the second half. So Bentonville will start with the football, and hopefully on their first offense possession they can put one in and get the sportsmanship rule invoked.
At North Little Rock, John, they're in no hurry to snap this ball.
Trip receivers to the left. Clock now under 13 seconds. Braden puts a man in motion. That's Jace White. Give goes to White.
Jet sweep.
And he is going to be tackled as time expires here in the first half of play. Well, we've played a half. Bentonville up big, 33-0. We're going to run some commercial breaks to give our camera crew a time to warm up, and we'll return to get you ready for the second half of play here in Bentonville. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best-in-class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to make today your payday.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best-in-class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go over with you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to make today your payday.
I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You're like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a clinical professional in 30 minutes or less, because we think you should spend less time waiting and more time feeling better. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, only at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy
Good to
National
see ya.
Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Hit the trails in the truck that's ready for anything. The Nissan Frontier is a midsize pickup that packs best-in-class horsepower, a can-do heavy frame, innovative tech, and more, all in one. Plus, it looks good, too. Find your Frontier at McClarty Daniel Nissan in Bentonville today.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hello, I'm Jason Ho, General Manager of McClarty Daniel, Bentonville Ford. Want to go over you your customer order experience at BentonvilleFord.com. What we've been able to do is we can now custom order your vehicle specific for you. You'll know everything about your vehicle. It's built by you, customized by an expert, and then sent to the manufacturer and built specifically to all those needs. And just like all e-commerce purchases, you're now in the driver's seat. Build your Ford today at BentonvilleFord.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity?
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking to sell your car, truck, SUV, motorcycle, or even RV? McClarty Daniel wants to buy your car. No trade-in or purchase required. It's as easy as 1, schedule an appointment at one of our 6 locations, 2, visit the dealership for a 15-minute appraisal, and 3, get paid. Visit McClartydaniel.com to make today your payday.
Okay, we are back here in Bentonville. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and we are about a minute away from the start of the second half of play here at Tiger Stadium with the Bentonville Tigers on top, 33-0.
John, I was going to say, told you, Henry Apple's here covering the game, and Henry always does good stats, and we got the stats here just so we know what's going on. Carter Nye is 9 of 16 for 211 yards and 4 touchdowns. C.J. Brown, John, 7 receptions for 199 yards, and all 4 of those touchdown receptions.
Or 7 receptions.
7 receptions.
But 4
of them are for touchdowns. Yep. And here's the stat that just we're still blowing our minds here, John. Bentonville had 237 yards in offense that half. North Little Rock, negative 24 yards in total offense, John. Negative 24 yards in total offense.
Well, Donnie, we saw it right here in the first half, and we talked about it. The Bentonville defense, it's almost like they were in the huddle every North Little Rock play, and those 11 guys out on defense from Bentonville were having a lot of fun out there in the first half.
I don't know how many sacks, but a lot.
Yeah.
And
Ben Pearson, he's had to have had at least 4 sacks, probably more.
I think North Little Rock has completed 1 pass, and JT stopped that one for 2 yards maybe, and so the rest of it's going to be rushing yards. And of course, in high school football, sacks are negative rushing yards. So, yeah, they're negative rushing yardage for this game.
It's obvious Bentonville just very, very well prepared coming into this game. Great preparation. And now what you got to do right here as we start the second half, Bentonville will get the ball as they won the toss, deferred their option in the second half. So, offensively, you want to come down here and you want to put one in, get the sportsmanship rule invoked, and get out of this one and start preparing for that state semifinal game next week, which it looks right now like that's going to be Cabot, the Cabot Panthers.
I was going to say, I got an update here, John, but West is showing some fight now. At halftime in Cabot, it's 27-14. Cabot was up. Cabot was up in that game 27-0, and West put in 2 touchdowns right before halftime.
All right, so that one not over with by any means, as it looks like the West Wolverines have gotten back into the game. Well, North Little Rock now, they're going to kick it to Bentonville. That is going to be taken at the 11-yard line. Let's see, that is number 84 for Bentonville, Hayden Oliver.
Yeah, so Bentonville had their second team, return team out there, John. It was not normally it's CJ, TJ, and
JT Tomesco.
Sorry,
Josh
CJ,
Ficklin.
JT, and Josh Ficklin. But they were not out there that time.
Well, it's going to be Carter Nye, quarterback for Bentonville. He'll bring the offense on the field. He'll have Josh Ficklin behind him.
See if Josh gets. He only had 4 touches in that first half, John.
Twin receivers to the left side. Nye gives it to Ficklin. Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin's got a big hole. Ficklin at the 40, and he had one man to beat, couldn't quite get past him. And Josh Ficklin picking up about 20, 25 yards on that play.
Had a chance to go there, John, just could not make the last guy miss.
Had one guy to beat, and that guy went low, and Ficklin almost jumped him. But as it stands, he got taken down at the 46 after a big gain, 1st and 10 Bentonville. Nye back to throw, fires to the left, complete. That is Karsten Pate on the reception. And Pate will make the catch. He'll be driven out of bounds on the North Little Rock side of midfield at about the 46-yard line. 8-yard pickup on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 2. Pate will split out to the left. C.J. Brown, he's your receiver to the right. Ficklin in the offset pistol. Give goes to Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin pushes his way forward to the 45.
Yeah, they're going to give him the 44, John.
Yeah, we're going to mark it. They're going to say first down Bentonville.
Yep.
Needed 2, got about 2 1/4. So the Tigers keep the chains moving.
Yeah, John, Bentonville gets any points here. You're going to feel pretty comfortable about going ahead and start thinking about next week.
Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. C.J. Brown comes in motion now. The pass goes back to C.J. Brown to the right side. And C.J.'s got a block from Luke Kuhn. And they're going to, Donnie, I think they're going to call Luke Kuhn for holding. But, Donnie, that just looks like a good block by a wide receiver downfield.
I didn't really see a hold there. That's what Coach Grant's asking about, too.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, I mean, from our vantage point up here, and Coach Grant's got a better look at it than we do, but like Luke Kuhn had a good block out there.
I just saw the side judge told Coach Grant he had him outside the shoulder pads.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty, Bears first down.
So it's going to be first and 10. Yeah.
It was right at the marker, so kind of like a do-over play.
Yeah, so that was a little screen pass to CJ that time, and
you know, for as long as I can remember, Donnie, that is one thing Bentonville emphasizes is downfield blocking by wide receivers. I'll go back to Coach Lunny. We talked about it numerous times. I just think that, you know, oftentimes officials don't see wide receivers blocking as well as ours do. This time, Carter Nye, he's under pressure that time. Throws it, kind of just throws it away over the middle, throws it down to the ground.
North Little Rock came with a blitz. Josh did a good job of stepping up, John, and got one of the linebackers, but he's not able to stop that ebb that was coming. That's something I've seen really an improvement on Josh this year, John, is blocking, picking up blitzes.
Yeah, absolutely, Donnie. So 2nd and 10 now. Nye going to hand it to Ficklin, and he is met in the backfield.
The guy was almost there.
Yeah.
He could have taken the handoff almost.
And honestly, that play was a little slow developing. Number 7, Deontay Young. So Deontay Young, we've called his name a few times now, and he's had a big game. So 3rd and 13. A drive that started back at about the, I can't remember, Donnie, about the 25 of Bentonville, but kind of sputtered right here. See if Bentonville can do something here on 3rd and 13. That's going to be a snap infraction.
Yep.
Dakota Hazelbaker, the center there, just.
He thought that he was calling for the snap, and he realized he wasn't.
Yeah.
So he didn't. At least he didn't snap it, John. It could have been a fumble. He just took the penalty.
So they'll reset, try it again. Trip receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Ficklin in the offset pistol. Nye drops straight back. Now he's got to come up in the pocket. He fires incomplete. And I think Carter Nye slow getting up right there. Yeah, Deontay Young once again pressuring. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So after what looked like a promising start to that drive, Donnie.
Yeah, that holding penalty kind of just stalled everything out, John.
Sure did. So Tymonson, he'll stand back at his own 34-yard line to punt it away to, that's number 5 for North Little Rock, Andrew Williams. Stand back at his own 20. Tymonson, good high spiraling kick. And that one is going to take a Bentonville roll. And Bentonville is going to go very close. But they're able to down it inside the 1. But Donnie, that one was a little scary. That thing all of a sudden took a quick spin, and you thought maybe it might go into the end zone. But great job by Tymonson. Great job by the coverage team. Give special teams credit.
John, the way this defense has been playing, maybe we get a safety here.
You know, Donnie, I hadn't
North,
considered that, but
North Little Rock's pinned deep, and we've negative 24 yards rushing, or John, total yardage. They've not gone positive on any of their drives.
Well, and you're exactly right. 2 points right here would invoke the sportsmanship rule, so.
I wonder if they're going to just take a – no, I thought maybe they're going to line up under center and just quarterback sneak it.
Okay. That is Tyson Braden. Braden gives the handoff up the middle. It's going to be close.
Safety. Yep.
Safety. Donnie, you called it right there. And the Bentonville Tigers, that defense that has been tenacious tonight, just comes up with a safety to make it 35-0. And the sportsmanship rule will be invoked here in the second half.
Bentonville has now scored every way possible in this game. We field goals, touchdowns. Now we got the defense. Well, we don't have a defensive touchdown yet.
And we didn't get the 2-point conversion.
But we got the safety there. So, yeah, now Bentonville will get the ball back, John, with the running clock. Once again, it looks like it's going to be the second team, return team out there.
What a night for the Bentonville Tiger defense.
North Little Rock is confused. They're missing some players there.
So that ball was at the 1
yard line, yeah.
Call that a loss, so negative 25.
Negative 25 yards, yep.
Negative 25 yards total offense. Donnie, I wonder if there's ever been a defensive performance by the Bentonville Tigers for negative total yards on the evening for a team.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to research that one. Well, hopefully we will. What a performance. So the charging Wildcats, they'll have to kick it back to Bentonville. That'll be from the 20-yard line of North Little Rock. With 9:36 left to go here in the third quarter of play.
It's a good kick.
Yeah, that is a good kick from the 20 to the 20.
It's number 84 again, John. Nope,
No,
that wasn't 84. That was a different number.
Turn around. Let's see your number there.
Michael
Anderson, number 20. Yeah, he kind of had his number bunched up there. And maybe get it there in the monitor. So Anderson takes it from his own 20. He gets it out to the 45-yard line. So a 25-yard return for Anderson. And the Bentonville offense will go to work once again.
I see CJ taking the tape off of his wrist, John. I'm going to guess he's done.
Yeah.
CJ Brown's evening is done for the night.
You see number 6, Trevor Grant. He will come into the ball game as your quarterback. He'll have Jason Gilmore, who will report in as running back. Number 87, that's Parker Schatzman at one of the wide receivers. As Grant takes a snap. Grant gives to Gilmore, and Gilmore with a nice run up the middle. Gilmore is going to go for about 12 yards. On first down, it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers.
Yep, clock is still going.
Yeah, so we'll have a running clock for the remainder of the half. And Bentonville can start thinking about next week. They will take on the winner of the Cabot Panthers and the Bentonville West Wolverines. Last report, Cabot up 27-14 in that one. So we'll continue to try to bring you score updates in that one to see who Bentonville's next opponent will be. Grant now is going to hand to Gilmore. He's got a blocker over the left side, and Gilmore again is going to pick up another, looks to be about 11 or 12 yards on that one. So already a quick 24 yards for Jason Gilmore. Ball will be spotted at the North Little Rock 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. Tigers moving from left to right toward the south end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Trip receivers to the right. Trevor Grant now gets set. He's got Gilmore in the offset pistol to his right. Grant drops back, looks to his right. He fires, complete.
25.
Number 25 for Bentonville. That is Levi Robertson. Nice throw, nice catch. Trevor Grant to Levi Robertson. 4-yard pickup on first down. It'll be 2nd and 6.
like Coach Grant likes to do, John, we got our second team running back, quarterback, and receivers in there, but it's still the first team offensive line. He gives these backups one series with the starting offensive line.
I think it's just great experience right there. Grant now with 6 on the play clock. Takes a snap. Play action, throws to his left. Tries to fire a slant pattern just a little bit behind. Again, number 25, Levi Robertson. That'll be 3rd down and 6.
Got the drum corps down here in front of the student section like they do after every halftime.
And Donnie, I'll tell you, I'm looking at that student section right now. There are still about 100 students down there braving it out, and the temperatures forecast drop down in the lower 20s by the end of the game night, but they are still down there. They're having a great time tonight and very excited for those young people. Their Tigers are performing well.
3.
He's going to have to get this
Coach
one out.
Grant's going to have to call timeout.
And let's go ahead and take the timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com. Okay, we are back here in Bentonville. 5 minutes, 57 seconds left to go. Third quarter play. Bentonville in command, 35-0. Donnie, you got any score updates from Cabot?
Everything's still at halftime. 27-14, halftime there. 28-0 Bryan over Rogers at halftime, and Conway 23-0 over Fayetteville at halftime. Okay. So right now, Bentonville is the only team out of the 7A West that is winning currently.
So as we come out of the timeout, it'll be 3rd and 6. Trevor Grant now.
They're going to come after him.
Yeah, North Little Rock showing pressure. Grant takes a snap. He's being pressured. Grant gets the pass off, and it is incomplete. I'll tell you, he didn't have much of a chance right there.
Well, they showed blitz and brought everybody.
So that'll bring up 4th down now for Bentonville. From their own, or I'm sorry, from the North Little Rock 28-yard line. And let's see, they're going to
try a field goal, John.
Is that Tymonson?
Yep.
Okay.
And Bentonville's going to have to use another timeout here, I think, John.
Well, this would be a 45-yard field
down
goal.
To 7 seconds.
I don't think they're going to be able to get it off.
Coach Grant's going to ask for a timeout.
Well,
they got the timeout. Good, because it was no good.
I think it was online, but it timeout Bentonville. Okay. Hey, let's go ahead and keep it right here.
There were some of the linemen, John, were late getting out there because they didn't realize they were kicking the field goal, I guess, and so had to run out and use that timeout. And that ball was going to be 3 or 4 yards short from what it looked like. So
I don't know what decision they're going to make right now, Donnie, but I tell you what, I think if they get out there and give him time to go through his normal routine, Tomlinson's got the leg here. There's really, as we're looking across the way, there's no wind.
Yeah, the wind
right
has
now.
died.
It has died down now. The condition, that ball's hard as a rock. It is frozen. But again, this is one Thomason can make.
Yeah. Just pulled up the radar here. It says 25, feels like 17 now on the field.
I think we're playing in Green Bay, Wisconsin right now.
Could be playing in Buffalo. Did you see some of the pictures out of there this year?
Yeah.
Or today, 6 feet of snow expected.
Yeah. Well, they moved that game with the Browns and the Bills to Detroit to Ford Field at Dome Stadium. So I think that was a good decision by the NFL on that one.
45-yard attempt here.
Okay, let's see if Tomlinson can get one right here. Snap is back. Kick is up. It's got to go. It's good. good. Logan Tymonson just gets it over the crossbar. And Bentonville extends its lead 38-0. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
At McClarty Daniel Buick GMC, we work on all makes and models. We are constantly checking the market and making sure that our prices are competitive. We have factory trained technicians, OEM parts for your vehicle. We have the equipment and tools specifically designed to work on your vehicle. Typically our schedule is same day or next day in some cases. Those professionals get work done timely and get you back on the road. You can schedule your service today at BentonvilleBuickGMC.com.
Okay, back here at Tiger Stadium, Bentonville 38, North Little Rock nothing. Oh, and ball is bobbled at around the 19-yard line. And number 10, Malachi Muhammad, he is going to be wrapped up by about the entire Bentonville kickoff coverage team.
And number 85 was the first one to get a hold of him, John.
Yeah, that's Ty Vons. And Michael Anderson in there on the tackle as well for Bentonville.
So we're going to try to get some of the names, numbers here, people coming in. Number 17 in for Bentonville.
Owen Crawford.
Number 10 is in for Bentonville.
That's Caden York. Good to see Caden in there.
32 is running in for Bentonville.
Luke Fusselman. See number 9. Is that number 9 out there? Brady
Number
Signot?
9, yep.
Tyson Braden.
41 and 30 at linebackers.
Tyson Braden getting ready to take the snap for North Little Rock. He puts a man in motion. Braden, handoff, goes up the middle. Be 2-yard pickup on the play. Be second down and 8. Yeah, number 41 in there for Bentonville, Dax Horton.
Bring up second down and 7 to go.
Jonah Knapp, number 42's in there.
Jonah, yep. So they got 3 yards on that one.
Julian Grundy, number 97, in there now on the defensive line. It's good to see these guys getting some time tonight in the playoff game. That's number 31, Kellen Barnett on the carry.
On their first down of the game, John.
Barnett, he's going to carry it across the 25 and get first down yardage. So took to the 3-minute, 4-second mark in the third quarter for North Little Rock to pick up a first down. Donnie, you and I have seen a lot of Bentonville defense over the years, but I honestly cannot think of a more dominating performance than the one I've seen tonight, and that says a lot with the defenses that Bentonville's had over the years.
Yep.
So slant pattern complete to number 19, Corey Henderson. They'll give him about 4 yards on the pickup, just across the 30-yard line. It'll be second and 6. Yeah, you think back to just all the great defenses Bentonville's had for the past so many years.
I can't remember holding anyone to negative yards for an entire half.
And this has been incredible tonight. And this is what we were hoping for. This is what we were hoping Bentonville would come out and start fast, and they certainly did. So Braden's going to throw deep to his right, and nice play by number 32 for Bentonville, Luke Fusselman, coming in and knocking it away. So good job of Fuss.
Luke Fusselman defending on the play.
Yeah, good job coming in and breaking that ball up. That ball held up a lot, John. I know the flags in the stadium are kind of hanging limp. I'm trying to see if it looks like the flags on the bleachers.
Yeah,
I
think it's kind of died down.
Ball just still kind of floated up there, and Fusselman did a great job of coming up and knocking it away.
So third down and 6 now from the North Little Rock 30-yard line. Braden, he's going to hand off up the middle.
It's going to be short.
And that will be short of the first down yards. Kellen Barnett.
North Little Rock sending the punt team out, John. Kind of surprised at that, actually.
Donnie, I'm not really surprised. Don't really just want to give it to Bentonville, because Bentonville's still going to have to. They're going to have to run some plays. I mean, we're a quarter away, and but a frustrating night for the charging Wildcats.
We only have 10 on the field.
It's the kick away.
Short. It's going to take a good roll.
Yeah, North Little Rock roll down inside the 30, inside the 25, and it will be down at the 24-yard line. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is running, and
they should.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. Good picture right there in the screen. Defense coordinator Jared Cecil, and his defense has come to play tonight. That's an understatement. All right, so that's the final second here in the third quarter play. Bentonville on top, 38-0. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar.
Okay, we are back for the fourth quarter play here in Bentonville. Tigers up big tonight, 38-0. And tell you what, I know it's cold out there, but the players on the Bentonville Tiger sideline, they don't care right now. They're having a good time tonight. Looks like got some guys in there. Number 63 for Bentonville, that's Taz Goodman. I'll tell you, good to see Taz in there. Had him in class a couple of years back. Good guy right there. Number 64, Andrew Hellman in there. As Trevor Grant gets set to take the snap, he's going to give to the running back. Is that Gilmore?
I think it's Gilmore, yeah.
And Jason Gilmore going to keep it over the right side for a couple.
I got some more scores now coming in. Bryant invoking the mercy rule over Rogers now, 35-0 in the third quarter. Cabot took the opening drive of the third quarter and scored. It's 34-14 now at Cabot over West.
Well, and that puts an end to the Rogers Mounties, their season. I'll tell you what, Donnie, they had a good season this year, and that's a program that's seen a little bit of a revival here in the last couple of years, but a tough night against the Bryan Hornets tonight. Grant now gives up the middle to number 21. That is Jaden Spears.
Got the first down.
Good run by Jaden Spears that time, moving the chains.
And then Conway and Fayetteville, it's still showing me on the scoreboard here is at halftime, but I'm almost certain they've got to be back at this point.
Twin receivers to the right. Trevor Grant with Jaden Spears in the offset pistol.
Oh,
low snap, and
I think North Little Rock's going to get on it, John. Oh, there was a flag.
Maybe there was some movement on the offensive line.
I think they're going to call an illegal snap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a dead ball.
That just looked awkward. Yeah, that's exactly what they call Donnie, snap infraction. Well, that's one of those where you made a mistake, but it sort of worked out for you.
He started to snap it, stopped, and then snapped it.
They don't let you do that?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
It's actually good for Bentonville because I think North Little Rock came up with that ball.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rick Fires is covering Fayetteville Conway. Let's see what Rick has here. And he's still showing 23-0 at halftime. So Bentonville just used their last timeout, John. There's having a little trouble getting plays in here.
All right, so another timeout. Let's go ahead and take another break. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Okay, so as we come out of the timeout, it'll be 1st and 15 for Bentonville. 9 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville from the outset, and they are up 38-0.
And Bryant just scored again, John. 42-0 now, Bryant. That's offsides on North Little Rock.
Yeah. It's not one of those, like in college or pros where if you get back before the snap. So Bentonville gave up 5 yards on a snap infraction, and North Little Rock gave it right back to them. Of course, a lot of these guys now kind of reserves in and getting some playing time here, as this one was well in hand as far back as the first half. Number 47 going motion for Bentonville. Grant takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He fires the sideline. That one's complete to number 39 of Bentonville, Trey Irvin. Nice throw, nice catch. Trevor Grant to Trey Irvin. That's number 47, Dylan Prince, in the game. He went in motion that time. They have got Dylan in class, and I'll tell you what, he's always got a smile on his face, Don. He's always kind of upbeat and energetic, so good to see him in the game tonight. This time, handoff goes over the right side.
It's 21.
That's Jaden Spears. Jaden Spears going to be stopped about 2 yards shy of first down yardage, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
We saw number 30 checking back in at running back.
Yeah, it's Jason Gilmore.
Bentonville's going 2 tight ends, it looks like, 89 and 47.
Yeah, 89, that's Braylon Hardrick. 47, Dylan Prince.
And Dylan's on the line, and I forgot what you said.
Hardrick.
Hardrick is off the line. Probably going to be a run to Gilmore.
And you're exactly right. Gilmore's going to be tackled in the backfield. Yeah, that Devontae Young.
He has definitely been North Little Rock's best defensive player tonight, John.
No question. No question. He is a good defensive player.
Bentonville's going to punt it here.
Clock rolling. 7 minutes, 18 seconds. Sportsmanship rule in effect.
Number 53 is going to kick for Bentonville, John.
Ron Fernstrom. Fernstrom kind of gets a low end-over-end kickoff. It'll bound at the 32, take a bounce. Return man picks it up around the 30. But good coverage that time by Bentonville. And North Little Rock will put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 32. 6 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. Well, Donnie, it looks like it's going to be the Bentonville Tigers. It will be the Bentonville Tigers, but it looks like it's going to be the Cabot Panthers. And the Cabot Panthers will have to travel here to Bentonville's Tiger Stadium next week for the state semifinals. And somebody will get a chance to punch their ticket to Little Rock, Arkansas to play for the 7A football state championship.
I think the ball
fight
came
after,
out,
yeah, I
John.
think there was a fight for the ball down there, and I think Bentonville's coming away with it.
Bentonville's got it.
All right. So Bentonville recovers. Let's see if we can see who came. Dax Horton right there. So Dax Horton comes up with the big fumble, number 41, and Bentonville's going to have the ball back. And Donnie, if I'm not mistaken, the last time Bentonville was in the state semifinal game was back in 2017.
Against this North Little Rock team.
Well, the state semifinal game was in 2017, and then Bentonville went on to win that game, advanced to the state title game against North Little Rock.
Need a quarterback.
Well,
Bentonville's going to have to take a delay of game because they're out of timeouts, John. They cannot find.
There he is. Okay.
Yeah, delay of game on Bentonville.
Yeah. Thought maybe Bentonville's trying a new Wildcat package.
Yeah, it was Jonah Knapp was in there. He could have just called for the snap and ran a play.
So delay a game on the Tigers.
Bad thing for Trevor is, he's got to go home with the coach that just yelled at him for not being on the field there.
Okay, so here we go. 1st and 15. Grant takes a snap. He drops back. He looks to his left. He fires. Complete.
Shotsman. Link's fighting for yardage.
Nice job. Number 87, Parker Shotsman. So, Donnie, that was a good throw, good catch by Shotsman, but great yards after the catch by Parker Shotsman.
Yeah, Shotsman's just a sophomore, John.
Oh, you love to see that.
Didn't play football. He just played basketball last year and decided he wanted to come back to football.
Nice. Okay. So 2nd and short now. Grant takes a snap, gives to Jonah Knapp. Number 42, Jonah Knapp's going to break through. He's inside the 20.
Still going.
He is still pulling the pile inside the 15. And they're going to give him forward progress close to the 14-yard line. Jonah Knapp, it's good to see him too. We've seen him a lot throughout the season when Bentonville goes to that I formation package. And, he's been really effective this year, so good to see him in the game right there.
Played a lot of outside linebacker the last 3 weeks as Sam was kind of nursing that.
Sam kind of a little banged up, so got Sam back tonight. That was good to see, but you're right. Grant gives it to Gilmore. Gilmore right up the middle. He's going to get down to the 11. Clock inside of 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 48 seconds.
Trying to think, John. Josh came into the game with 26 touchdowns. I think this might be the first game that Josh hasn't scored this year.
Well, that may be true.
Because he did not get one, and obviously the starter's night is done. So I think this might be the only game this year that Josh Ficklin's not gotten the ball and put it in the end zone.
Well, it was obvious North Little Rock's game plan coming in is they were going to load everything up front, take advantage. North Little Rock's impressed me with that defensive line. We've talked about that, putting a lot of pressure on Carter Nye, and they've been able to stop the run. But that was their game plan, and, Bentonville adjusted. And the pass by Grant to the end zone.
Shotsman.
Touchdown. Trevor Grant to Parker Shotsman. Wow. Tell you what, love that play right there, Donnie, as Trevor Grant gave his receiver a chance right there, and Parker Shotsman just went up, high pointed that ball and brought it down. Nice job. But, game plan for North Little Rock defensively, just load up, stop the run, make Bentonville beat us to the pass. And C.J. Brown and Carter and I said, okay, it's on. Let's go. All right, so the extra point attempt is up, and it's good. That was number 60 for Bentonville on the extra point attempt. And I don't have a number 60 on my roster. So, all right, we'll take a commercial. We'll be back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, Let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Okay, we are back for the final 2 minutes of this one here in Bentonville. The Tigers up 45-0. Last touchdown, a Trevor Grant to Parker Schatzman. Touchdown pass and catch. And North Little Rock will take the return. Oh, that is
number 0.
0 for North Little Rock. Zachary Robinson. And Robertson will get it up to about the 36-yard line.
Brought down by Luke Fusselman.
Luke Fusselman, they say, on the tackle. Noah Nunley on the tackle. Ray, just PA announcer Ray Mayer. Conway 30 now, Fayetteville nothing in the fourth.
Donnie, this is going to be exciting. So the Bentonville Tigers, and you and I have been, we followed this program for so long. As North Little Rock comes out now with a minute 18 left, they're going to give around the left side. And they'll pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards. But we've been around this program so long now, and for so many years, it was just a given that Bentonville would be practicing on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
And, everybody, we all set our calendars by it. You knew Bentonville was going to be practicing during the week of Thanksgiving and playing on Black Friday. And but the last couple of years, Bentonville's kind of stumbled in the playoffs. So, boy, it is. They always say you're having a great season when you're practicing on Thanksgiving, and that's exactly what's going to happen with these Bentonville Tigers.
Yeah,
this week.
They did not come out flat at all.
No, they did
after this bye.
So number 42 on the carry for the charging Wildcats.
Well, they may not even run another play.
Yeah, that may be the last play of this one. As North Little Rock will have to get on the bus. Their season's going to come to an end. They'll have a long trip home back to Central Arkansas.
Well, unofficially, John, with that last carry, I have North Little Rock now with 6 yards in offense for the entire game.
As the last 5 seconds roll off the clock, the Bentonville Tigers will advance to the 7A state semifinals next week here at Tiger Stadium with a dominant 45-0 performance tonight over the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. As you can see, the teams there meeting at midfield. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Donnie, any final thoughts on this one tonight?
Well, John, it was good to see Bentonville come out fired up and ready to play. Like you said, the last 2 years stumbled here in this round of the playoffs. I think the bye just killed momentum, and they came out flat. They obviously, I don't know if the coaches talked about it this year a lot. Particularly the defense came out fired up, John. Held North Little Rock unofficially, based on what Henry had. I've got them for 6 yards in total offense for the entire game now.
Wow.
That Bentonville defense, John, they came out ready to play. Offense, C.J. Brown and Carter Nye just hitting big play after big play and just completely, once North Little Rock got down 3 or 4 especially the third touchdown, you could just see that offense, they were not coming back tonight.
All right, well, that's going to do it here from Tiger Stadium. Before we go, I want to give one more shout out to our student live stream crew tonight. Catherine Lopez, Sophia Mahmood, Emily Payne, Paxton Schrader, and Tori Stevens here on the production board. Appreciate them. Couldn't have done it without them. We are so thankful to have these young people helping us out here tonight. So on behalf of my colleague Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy signing off tonight. We'll see you again next Friday night on Black Friday, 6:45 for the Bentonville Tiger pregame show with a kickoff at 7 o'clock in the state semifinals. But until then, so long, everyone.